Alright, hello, this is my day 8 video. This is Durex, part 1. So you want to know about my friends, my family, relationships and talking about sex. I'm not really asked if you broadcast this all over the world. I think it's going to be pretty funny anyway. So yeah. So you want to know that lots of people feel it hard to talk about sex with adults, and yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. It is quite a difficult topic, you know, it's quite weird and I don't know, just a bit edgy. It's one of them things that you just don't really go home and discuss with your parents. You know, I have heard some of my friends that do chat about sex with their parents, but their parents are like well relaxed and have a different kind of relationship with them. So you know, and I say that is true for me, definitely, man. Like I don't know, it's a bit weird talking to like your mum or your dad about it. In fact, we don't really talk about it at all. But I don't know what you mean when you say an adult, because I suppose that I'm classed as an adult. I'm 23 years old, and I talk to people like I've got friends that are a few years older than me, and we chat about sex. So I suppose talking to an adult in that sense is sort of, it's not that difficult. But when you're on about like parents or your auntie or like, I don't know, a teacher or something, then yeah, it is a difficult topic of conversation, man. It's hard to talk about it, and it's not something that people, anyone my age, will find easy, apart from the select handful that are alright to talk about it. So you want to know when I've spoken to my parents about sex, if you have. Well, my parents were not exactly the most educated about the birds and the bees. They have never really given me that speech, which I'm sort of glad about, because you know, I think you should just find it out yourself. Like, you get it buttered up to you in school about all these things and sex education, and yeah, I think sometimes that's a better way to do it than having your dad sit down and go, right, lad, this is what you do. So yeah, so you want to know about the one time that I have talked to my parents about sex? Is when I was like 17, maybe 18. It was ages ago. I was well young, and my dad walked in on me getting it on with my girlfriend. Luckily, he didn't see too much. Like, my girlfriend at the time was all under the covers and whatever. And all my mum and dad just said to me was, "You better be using protection. You're not having a kid at your age." And that was absolutely it. So, great sex advice, mum and dad. Absolute stars about that one. That is brilliant. How would I like it to be? I don't know. I guess I'd like it to be a bit more casual, and I don't know. I can talk to my parents about other things. I don't know, like drinking and partying and that sort of stuff, and just have a general chit chat. Like, say we're chatting about the football. That's just like talking to my friend. But about sex, yeah, I don't know. It's one of them edgy conversations, and I'll tell you what's even more awkward when like you're watching a TV show with your parents and then a dirty sex scene comes on, or like, well, not really dirty, not like internet dirty, but you know what I mean, like a raunchy sex scene, a bit steamy, and there's that weird sort of atmosphere in the room. You could cut the tension with a spoon, and yeah, it is a little bit strange, but yeah, it's just one of them. Like, I think everyone my age will experience it. Like I said, apart from a select handful of people that are whose parents are, I don't know, just a bit different about things like that, and do talk to them about it. But yeah, for most cases, yeah, I reckon it is hard to talk to an adult about sex. So when it comes to talking about sex with my friends, some people find that easy, and yeah, I'll definitely say that I fall into that category, and I think most people would as well. I don't know, it's just something you chat about with your mates. It's weird, I don't know, you seem to like relate to them more on your level. I remember when you're younger and you're like, oh, it's the first time I've ever done this with a girl, and you're telling your friends, and they're all like, oh yeah, well done. That sort of stuff. Or when you lost your V-plates, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a lot easier to talk to your friends. Yeah, I guess I do find it something that important. Well, I don't know, when you're younger it is. You're like, I don't know, you sort of like to chat and find out what's what, you know, when you're not really that experienced and you haven't slept with that many girls, or your friends sort of need to give you a guiding key. And yeah, I think that's the best way to learn, like talking amongst your friends and like that, and internet porn. You'll find out what's going on with enough of that around, as long as you've got your parental filter off. But yeah, it is something that's important to talk about. I don't know, as you get older, you do sort of like, it does come up in conversation, but not that often. More like, yeah, that girl's well fit, I'd love to smash the granny out of her, that sort of thing. But I don't know, like, yeah, I do occasionally go into details, but it doesn't happen all that often. Unless, I don't know, after far too many beers and you decide to chat about what you and your girlfriend have got up to. So, yeah. Would I say that I'm a relationship person, or someone that likes to be single and having no strings adventures? I'd say that I'm a relationship person, really. Although it's a bit sort of contradictory because I'm single at the moment, but that's just because I just split up my bird, so I don't know. I need that time to grieve on it and just be a man for a bit and do whatever. But yeah, like it's all fun being single, fat single and ready for a Pringle, but it's not all that. It's all great until you get the clap or something on it. And I don't know. I don't think you get better sex when you're in a relationship than no strings attached. Like, I don't know, you just have that drunken fumble, you can't really perform, you fucking have to wear a condom. It's not all that. You can never look the person in the eye the next day. Sometimes you don't even know they are. Like I said, there's a chance of getting a clap or other sexual transmitted diseases which aren't cool at all. So yeah, I'd say I'm more of a relationship person. I like the comfort, you know, having a girlfriend, you do a couple of things, you get all loved up, that sort of thing, go to the Christmas market. Yeah, it's definitely better. Would I say I'm more experienced with sex than my friends? Yeah, I've got some friends that is really sad to mention that are 23 and a virgin. They've just never sort of come into contact with girls in that sort of way. So yeah, I'm obviously more experienced in sex than they are because they've never been with a lady. But yeah, I reckon, I don't know, me and all my mates are all sort of the same. We've all had like long-term girlfriends and that sort of thing, you know. When you get in a relationship, you sort of get away with doing whatever you want eventually. You just sort of bully your girlfriend into it. She loves it, really. But yeah, you sort of, I reckon we're all about the same. So yeah, that's it for my video for that one.